Good morning. It is a beautiful day here in South Carolina on this Friday morning. The sun is shining, the wind is blowing. We had an incredible thunderstorm last night, something that our family has missed tremendously since we've been away. They don't have thunder where we were in the Pacific Northwest, so it was just incredible sitting on the front porch and watching the storm roll through. But we had a very adventurous day yesterday that I wanted to share with y'all. We had our friends from Lightning Rock Land and Cattle, Trey and Corinne, over for the afternoon, and Corinne and I ventured off and went and grabbed these sweet little babies to add to our farm. This is Milo and Emma. We had to do a temporary shelter last night because we didn't have time before the storm came in once we brought them home to get something set up. So this helped them stay out of the rain. They snuggled up in it together and avoided the storm. We survived very nicely the first night. They are absolutely adorable. The brown one, she's an 8-month-old Nigerian dwarf named Emma. And the white one is 5 months old, and his name is Milo. And they're really good for dairy, so we'll see how that goes. She can have up to 4 babies, sometimes 5. 5 is a little bit more rare, but 4 is pretty common. Their little spats are pretty funny. They're just absolutely adorable. She's super vocal and friendly and licks you and gives lots of kisses, and he is still, it's going to take some time for us to get him to warm up to us. He's pretty skittish and a little bit more timid than she is. But Emma, Emma, come here. Emma, come. Good girl. She is just such a sweetheart. She loves to give kisses. Hi, sweet girl. Hi, sweet girl. We brought Eris out here just to introduce her to her herd, her first herd that she's going to be watching after. And she got between Andrew and them, trying to protect Andrew, until she saw Andrew petting them and loving on them. So it'll take a little bit of time to get her acclimated and adjusted to other animals. It's a slow introduction. You can't just bring them in and expect them to watch over them. So we do plan to put her in here during the days, just to when we're out here working and stuff, to get her familiar with them and yeah. So this is them. It's super exciting. And then Andrew is over here. He's been mowing this morning, getting our area that we're planning to put our electric fence up and ready for the dogs. So now he's over here. It's a totally new toy to all of us. His zero-turn Kubota mower. And so he is over here. The kids are learning all about it and all that. So looks like they just finished up, but it's really cute. They all want to ride it, drive it around, and it's definitely different than our riding lawnmower that we had in Washington. So it's going to take some time for us to be comfortable with them doing it. But don't mind that cooler and box over there. The packing up in Washington, we told them several times, the cooler stays, it's with us. Our driver told us we didn't have to move it, not to move it, that everyone understood that it wasn't going, and they still managed to pack it on the truck, and we didn't know until after it was already on the truck and completely packed in and they couldn't find it. So we had lots of meat in there that I didn't want to lose. Beef and ground beef and a big old pork shoulder and bacon and sausage and full of ice, and they still packed it. And so after a week and 3 days through the southern heat, it did not survive, especially when our truck was in the shop for a few days in Alabama. But check this out. Check out these purple martins. They their music is just so beautiful first thing in the morning. They only fly around in all this until the heat really kicks in, and then they hide out the rest of the day. But they, if you're not familiar with purple house martins, they fly up from South America in early spring, around March, and stay until fall. They have babies and just hang out up here, and before they head out for the winter, they clean out their nesting boxes and everything. Like, there's no maintenance to them, but they are just so fun to hear and to watch. It's really cool. I've never had them before, but these little boxes, they come back every year and you don't have to do anything to maintain them. So that's pretty fun. So we had a little bit more excitement yesterday aside from getting the goats. Andrew and our friend Trey from Lightning Rock, Andrew was giving him a tour of our property. They were over in the pasture in the wooded section and just talking, and Trey looks down and told Andrew to move. They found this guy curled up literally less than a foot from Andrew's leg. Thankfully he didn't attack him or anything like that, but it's a 9 rattlesnake, and thankfully Trey was able to shoot it right in the face. Perfect shot. Took him out, because that's not something we could. Our livestock and our animals, and more importantly our kids. He's 4.5 foot long, so he could have easily just done damage to Andrew's leg just from hitting him, striking him. Not to mention the venom and the poison he would have been fighting off. So that was pretty crazy. I didn't realize that I know we have copperheads, I know we have water moccasins. I did not know we had rattlers in South Carolina. I've lived in the Carolinas most of my life, aside from the military life, and just didn't know we had those here. So that was pretty fun. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, go get some more coffee, feed my kiddos, and just enjoy the beautiful day, start unpacking. So anyway, comment, like, subscribe, and follow our journey. We'll see you later. Bye.